Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me is Sahir Berry, founder of NowNow, a mobile banking app and money lending financial ecosystem that offers many services such as entertainment, gaming, health, and insurance, in addition to traditional banking in Nigeria. And we're going to discuss the rise of African FinTech, particularly in Nigeria. Sahir, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thank you for having me.
What were the motivations for founding NowNow, and why is financial technology so important to Nigeria?
So I started NowNow simply because I'm born and raised in Nigeria, and I really wanted to do something for the community, and I wanted to give back. So I identified that there were two major problems on the continent, and one of them was financial inclusion. The other one was youth empowerment. Now, you still have massive mobile phone penetration on the continent, as well as smartphone penetration has been rising. So I saw this as a real opportunity, and to put it in perspective, there are 100 million adults in Nigeria today, out of which only 40% of them have bank accounts. 60% do not have access to financial services. There are further 100 million youth under the age of 25 who have no access to financial services. So this really led us to believe that there's an opportunity to give back as well as create a successful business. Now, I have to say that there's 27 banks in Nigeria, and they have a very robust banking system. Some of them have world-class services, but they're only focused at that 40%. They're not focused at the 60% who are daily wage earners. The reason for that is because it's very hard to convince a daily wage earner to put all their money into a digital format. And in order to convince them, what you have to do is you have to have an all-encompassing ecosystem where digital payments are, and the acceptance of digital payments is just as easy as cash. And that's really what we aim to do. And that's how we plan to change the game.
So Sahir, tell us how COVID-19 impacted Nigeria and the future of contactless payments. Was that accelerated because of the pandemic?
Well, absolutely. And I think COVID-19 has highlighted the importance of contactless payments across the board, across the globe. But in Nigeria, there are a few other issues that have been highlighted. Nigeria has been predominantly an oil-based economy. Now, with the acute fall in oil prices, what has happened is the burden of printing cash has become a major concern for the government, especially where banknotes, the durability of banknotes is very short. So to continuously reprint banknotes, it isn't viable, and it's not efficient. Also, the unaccountability of the cash economy is something that concerns governments majorly. But the main concern, which is the spread of infection and disease through banknotes, is of the utmost importance. And it isn't limited to COVID-19. Africa has dealt with Ebola, tuberculosis, the likes of that. And therefore, it is our responsibility to make sure the dependence on cash reduces and digital payments increase.
There are numerous fintech operations internationally. What makes NowNow unique, and is the model replicable in Africa?
So we're an all-encompassing ecosystem focused at the unbanked. So we already have a large agent network. We're going to reach 350,000 agents by 2025. And these are basically providing hyper-local financial services to the unbanked. And in rural areas where banks don't reach, where you don't have cash machines, ATMs. And what they provide is cash in services, cash out services, all financial services that you would get at a traditional bank, plus more, which we offer, things like microfinance, insurance, paying your bills, topping up your phone, and a whole suite of other financial services that we offer. And going further, we also have a customer-based platform, both on Android as well as feature phones. We're also trying to reduce the cost of digital payment acceptance, and we've done that massively compared to traditional methods. And our focus area is on the SMEs, because that's really what builds an economy. And by providing them basic tools like credit and insurance, that's what's going to give them the ability to build great businesses and a strong economy.
And to wrap up, what would your call to action be towards the American and international investment community when it comes to African FinTech?
So, I mean, we have a very strong business plan. We plan to acquire 15 million users, 350,000 agents, acceptance of digital payments, and we're only talking about Nigeria. We have a pan-African plan. So I think the return on investment would be very good for any investor. But the real return on investment is when hundreds of millions of youth on the continent are given basic financial tools that they need to really roll into the digital age and help them build a better life, a better business, a better economy. And that's the best ROI I think that an investor can have. Having said that, we have great initiatives from people like MasterCard, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and we just want to see other investors also come on board. And I know they've been looking, and people like Square, PayPal, Ant Financial, Stripe, and we just want to see a lot more investors like this really look at this problem and also look at it as a good business solution as well.
I would agree with you. I think the fintech opportunity on the continent is tremendous, certainly over the next 5 to 10 years. Sahir, it was great having you with us. Well, thanks for joining us on Trade
Thank you
Talk.
very much for having us, really.
You got it. And thanks for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.